Hey guys, welcome to Jumade channel. As you know, I'm a medical scientist by profession, and in this channel, we just explain to ourselves the employment based preference one, EBA one, and the employment based preference two, B, which is EB2 NIW. Today, there's an alert from USCIS, and I want you to be aware because the payment is very important. Once your payment is wrong, everything will be sent back to you and your package will be rejected. So there's been an alert on 29th of August from USCIS that the mode of payment is changing. And what are they changing? They are moving from the traditional paper base to electronic base. I did a video about how to do money order and all that. From now, the money order will not be accepted from 29th of October 2025. USCI have said to reduce fraud, to make the processing time to be fast, to reduce the risk of document being lost in the process and transition. Some people will say they post their package, they didn't get their package, money order was inside. So all this bottleneck, they want to remove it. And if they can increase processing time, it will help the backlog. So it's a way of improving. So from 29th of August, they announced that as from 29th of October, giving everybody few times to adjust. So if you have your package, you're about to post it, make sure it reaches the organization by 28th of October. If it's not going to get it by 28th of October, go and change your documentation to electronic base. So what are we talking about when we talk about electronic base? We have been used to using G1450, which is a credit card base that you fill in. And when you want to fill in this 1450, which will be accepted, somebody called me a moment ago and said, Jumade, I learned that USCI is not collecting 1450. How do I make payments? I said that is not true. The alert said they are moving even from paper-based to electronic, modernizing the system. And one of the accepted payments is G1450. So in this G1450, the fund we've been using, and I've already told you, go and check my fee application. You don't have to model all the money in one. You have to fill at least three. If you are doing premium processing, you fill for premium processing. If you are doing paying for asylum fee, you fill for asylum fee. And if you are paying for I-140, you fill for I-140, which is 715. Label everything asylum, premium processing, and I-140. So that electronic base is still accepted, but from the look of thing, another introduction has been made, which is G1650. G1650 will be electronic transfer from any AH bank. So you just, whether personal banking, whether business banking, put your details, transfer, account number, and everything, and ensure there's sufficient fund there. If it's denied or the insufficient fund or whatever, your package will be rejected and everything will be sent back to you, to your address. In order not to be wasting that time and ensure you have enough fund in your account, then there are some people that have been exempted, maybe because they cannot afford, they don't have bank, they don't have access, and some are law enforcement agency. Look at USCIS for those who are exempted from using bank. So those one can use G1651 to put in, but that is not for just anybody. Those who have already or in the category of exemption. But for general people, if you don't have credit card and you prefer to use transfer, get AH form, which is G1650. That is the new introduction. Put in all your details, and that is it. From 20, I want to reiterate so that my people will hear. It's very annoying when you send something from Saudi Arabia, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, anywhere to US, and the package is sent back to you rejected just because of fund. So make sure you have enough fund in your accounts and make sure you tick all these boxes and you put all your detail appropriately. Some people have enough fund, but when you miss the detail, you miss the transaction will not go through. So from 29th of October 2025, no more paper-based. What I mean by paper-based, I'll tell you. Personal check, business check, money order, and all form of checks will not be taken by USCIS. Modernization, moving to electronic. And I think this will help us in some way because once it's electronic, it will reduce them checking and reduce all the mistake, the backlog. We want them to process all the documents, and I know that this is new improvements. It's mandatory. We don't even have choice. Thank you for listening to me today. I wish you all the best in your application, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you. Have a great day. God bless.